Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, man. And what we got going on this week? Well, what we got going on is me babbling for the next 5 minutes because you know how this works, baby. Down in the description down below is tformers.com. And why is tformers.com so important enough that you guys got to check it out? Well, man, that's where I get all my Transformers news from. So if you guys want to be up to date, day to day, while you're there, check out Daily Prime as well. And dude, it's real simple, man. Everything goes better with a side of bacon, including giant robots. But if you see anything, here's the shining lights of this entire thing. If you see anything there that you guys want, that you want to pre-order, you guys can do it at robotrecruits.co.uk. See, everything is in the description down below, man, including Toy News International. If you guys want to stay up to date day to day with toy news, not just Transformer news, but action figures of all shapes and sizes, Toy News International has you covered. Speaking of having you covered, well, everybody needs to cover themselves in clothes, legally speaking, of course. That's why I got you covered, man, with some t-shirts down at my shop, Midnight, down in the description below. And the most important thing down in the description below is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. I say this every single week, and I truly do mean it. If you know anybody, if you need it, if you know anybody, if you think you know anybody, man, the phone number is down there. Just reach out. It's a phone call away. It's real simple to use, especially on your phone. You just hold it down for a second. It'll copy, it'll paste, and since it's a phone number, it will go directly into your dial screen, and you just hit the green button, man. It's that simple. Most important thing down there, okay? Like I said, I'll say it again. If you feel like you need it, use it. If you need it in any form or fashion, use it. Now, let's get caught up on chat. With all of that being said, Rachel, hello, Rachel. How are you doing? MC DJ in the house. Man, MC DJ and Wildcard had a fantastic showing last night. If you guys were there, they defended their tag team championships successfully, man. You guys missed it. You missed it. You missed a hell of a show. It's a damn good indie show. Tons of tables, tons of chairs, tons of ladders. Oh my. What's up, Tony Martin, man? I hope you're doing all right. Blue Raccoon in the house. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing all right. Fishy 22.8. How's it going, man? Got a new face? All right. I dig it. Razil Kane, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right there, buddy. So what's the big title about, man? Oh my God, it's so big. It cost how much? I don't know if you guys have been keeping track of it. I saw this last week, and I was going to report on this last week, but like I said last week, it's the third time I said last week, fourth time. Now it's starting to feel like a Limp Bizkit song. Anyway, I said last week I was really sick, so I did miss a couple of things I wanted to go over, and this week I'm going to go over it. So I think it was Lumen Resources is doing that 4.5 foot tall Metroplex, right? It's absurd. Well, they have a price for it, and it's $1,500. If you guys want to pre-order it, it is up for pre-order at ShowZ. At showzstore.com. It is $100 down. We have seen these websites do that kind of stuff before, whether it's BBTS, Chosen Prime, ShowZ, wherever. They, if something crosses a certain price, they want some money down so they know you're serious. But yeah, this 4 foot tall Metroplex is going to be $1,500. Now, I'm going to do a discussion video on Friday about about HasLab in general, and this Metroplex here plays a lot into that video, because just seeing the price and knowing it's not crowdfunded and stuff like that, the whole HasLab thing comes into question, because this thing being $1,500, being a third-party Transformers company, and being 4 feet tall brings HasLab into question quite a bit. But yeah, $1,500 if you guys want one of these. I don't know, man. With the lights, the sounds, it's 4 feet tall. It transforms. It's a third-party company. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat the price. I don't see a value. I don't see $1,500 worth of value in this thing. Now I know, BBTS and Chosen Prime and all that stuff, $1,500, that is a markup price, from what they're getting it for. But I could only imagine what they're getting it for, because shipping on this thing is going to be outrageous to get to them, right? So I don't know. After tax, you're probably looking close to about almost 17, I want to say 1750, give or take, maybe $1,800 after tax for this thing. I don't see a value. I don't see it at all. But yeah, I wanted to cover that before we dive over to tformers.com. I'm going to get caught up on chat real quick. Before we go any further, Blue Raccoon says, if it's Elastigirl, I'll have Mr. Credible on speed dial. MC DJ says, "Ooh, yeah, send in for the man. Someone is corpsing." Tony Martin says, "You sound back to 100%. Man, I am, dude. I feel fantastic." Blue Raccoon says, "Gotbot reviewed the Dead 2 piano pack, and said, and I'll say, not gonna get it." Oh, the Dead. I'll get you. The movie, the Ironhide and Proud. Yeah, I saw that review, man. That review, or not the review, but the 2-pack. Ironhide is weird in that 2-pack because his back should be blown out, not his chest. See, MC DJ says, "Are those pictures of people finding the Nemesis at Ross legit?" From what I understand, bro, yeah, they are. It is legit, man. It is legit. Princeton Phalanx, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing all right. Blue Coon says, "Speaking of Incredibles, I saw a couple dressed as Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. That's pretty cool." Tony's like, "That's fucking huge." Dude, like, seriously, if you want an instant toddler, right? There you go. Boom! Instant 6-year-old taking up space in your house. Done. Rachel says, "Honestly, I'm excited for United, as it's refreshing to get a line with no G1 yet, unless you count Beast Wars." I will always count Beast Wars as G1 because it is G1. It's the story. Let's see. MC DJ says, "Are there payment plans? Take a house mortgage plan?" I don't know, dude. Throw it on your credit card and pay $100 a month extra on your credit card, I guess. Let's see. Rachel says, "Next up for Hasbro's HasLab payments, we want your rent, and if you don't pay, they'll send Pinkertons to your house." Dude, I wouldn't put it past them. Tony says, "I'm gonna have to pass on that, but I will say, Show Z, post it for what it costs. Free shipping, built-in price, but I still pass." I definitely see that, man. Let's see. Blue Raccoon. They're sold separately, so looking tempting. Princeton says, "Hasbro HasLab Death Source emails are going out." All right, man. You guys heard it here first from Princeton. Death Source HasLab emails are going out. What's up, Timmy? Hope you're doing all right there, bud, man. He says, "What's up, MPUT?" Oh, man. All right. Let's go. Let's head over to we're gonna head over to tformers.com, man. We're gonna take out takeout. What is takeout? What are we taking out? Now we're gonna check out some more Transformer goodness, man, because that's what we do here. So yeah. Daily Prime, not going to go over Daily Prime, but that is part of the news here. This Optimus Prime, Daily Prime, Optimus Prime, first look from Transformers Rise, the Reactivate game. Let me scroll down. Actually, I don't normally do the Optimus or the Daily Prime stuff because that is definitely, that is a sole T-Formers thing. And I do want you guys to go check out T-Formers. But this is the Reactivate Optimus Prime. This is a new, from the new game, the Optimus Prime from the new game. And I'll be honest, dude, like, this Optimus Prime looks legit. This is what I like to see out of Transformers right here, where it's just like, it's a nice spin on something G1, where we still have the G1 kind of flair to it, with like the red top, the blue bottom, that kind of thing. And it still looks very truck heavy, but there's enough redesign there for it to be a new design. That's why I like the Siege Prime so much as well. But yeah, this is what we're looking at here. He's got a deer guard, rake guard, cow guard, whatever you want to call it, on the front of his truck. In case, I guess, Rhinox decides to get in the way, and he could just kind of bump him out of the way, I guess. It did say, I did see it said 6.5 inches tall. It does transform in 6 steps. It is Voyager class Prime and a 5.5 inch deluxe class Soundwave. It is Voyager, so it's going to be about $35 or so. But yeah, Energon Axe. Like I said, dude, I don't hate this. I do like this design. It looks really, really cool. But yeah, really kind of curious to see what third-party company does with this design, because every time you know the Bumblebee Prime that we always see now, like everyone does a Bumblebee Prime, whether it's like 2 feet tall, 6 inch tall, whatever. So I'm really kind of curious to see if these same companies really grab a hold of this Optimus Prime and run with that design the same way that they have run with the Bumblebee Prime design that we've been seeing here last couple of, last 3-4 years, give or take. When that Bumblebee movie come out? And that was 2018, I think, when that came out. So yeah, last like 6 years or so, give or take. But yeah, man, this Prime looks pretty dope. Looks pretty posable for the most part. Hey, his thighs are almost as long as they should be, which I'll take that instead of always having this short squatty nonsense where the knee goes all the way up to the hip. I mean, what is up with that? So here we go. We got the Bumblebee Prime there. We've got the Gamerverse Studio Gamerverse Prime there. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't hate it. I like it. You guys like this Prime? I know there's just Optimus Prime collectors out there. Shout out to Bacon at tformers.com. But yeah, are you guys in for that Prime? We get Junkion Scraphead in-hand images and video of Transformers Studio series of Voyager. Let's see. Who did this? Darth Ravage 07. Shout out to him. If you guys want to check it out, go check out the video, check out the review. Yeah. Are you guys in for more Junkion? Did you guys get this guy? Did you guys get Scrap Heap? DNA Design DK47 Volcanicus upgrade kit. Thank God, because that Volcanicus sorely needs an upgrade kit. Dude, I don't hate that. That looks big and beefy and bulky. Very reminiscent of was it Transform Dreamwave's upgrade kit? Very reminiscent of that. Big, bulky, beefy kind of bot, the way Volcanicus should be. With that being said, he does have articulated hands, it looks like, too. Woo! All right. I mean, they're known for that, but I couldn't really. I mean, that bot is only what? I think the combined mode is what, Voyager scale, modern day Voyager scale at best. So I guess he could have articulated hands. Yeah, I was thinking a little bit smaller than that, but still, that's pretty cool. Do you guys like Dinobots that combine? I know a lot of people don't. But yeah, let me know. Takara told me Transformers Legacy and Studio Series 2024 leak listings. I think we went over this last week. Yeah, we did. This is all for Takara stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything new. We do have a Bumblebee Frenzy. Rumble's red. But yeah, I know that argument's getting old, man. I know, I get it. But you know, as long as Transformer fans are around, that argument will be around. Awesome War for Cybertron Kingdom toy commercials. You guys want to check that out? War for Cybertron Starscream in-hand videos from Transformers the Gamer Edition. Dude, how many of you guys are excited for this? Not okay. Let me rephrase that. How many of you guys are going to replace your older deluxe version with this version? I don't hate the bot mode. I think the jet mode looks a little wonky, especially right here in this section. I feel like it should kind of go back a little bit more instead of just having like this straight drop off. But I will say it's been about a decade or so since I've played the game. So that could be proper design. But I like the bot mode. I don't hate the bot mode. I think it looks really good. More Daily Prime. Again, you want to check out Daily Prime. Like I told you guys last week, man, Bacon is up with the Daily Prime stuff. If you guys want to see some really obscure Optimus Prime, just Optimus Prime and Transformer leader stuff. Really obscure. Go check out the Daily Prime. Gotbot counts down the top 10 most cowardly Transformers. And you know what that means? That means something else you got to go to T-Formers to go check out. Go check out Gotbot. Mandroid Doctor completed Build-A-Figure images from Transformers Earth Spark. All right, let's check this guy out. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. This does bring into question is if Hasbro's going to do more human figures, which I really hope they do. Somebody needs to start doing the human side of Transformers. Spike, Sparkplug, just anybody and everybody that has ever been a human, start getting them done, start getting them made. This has to be designed by the Transformer team because they just got a screw right in the dude's butt. That sounded terrible. That sounded real bad. Oh man, that was bad. Anyway, yeah, this I don't hate it. He ain't got no knees though. No knees? Come on, Hasbro. Okay, just real quick, let me recap. They do Marvel Legends, they do G.I. Joe, Fortnite, right? That's them as well. They all have knee articulation. This is like when the G.I. Joe team designed those G.I. Joe crossover Transformers, right? Read more Transformers news, of course. Bundle, Legacy, or Studio Series listing more than meets the eye Transformers multi-pack? Nothing really giving away too much here. Just some product numbers. So if you guys want more product numbers, I guess, to try and figure it out, go for it. I mean, it's right there. I don't know what, really don't know what to do with that. Figure King magazine, if you guys want to read that, it is out. Let's see if we got anything new in here. We got more Optimus Prime images from what we looked at. More Bayverse and the Hot Shot, the Rhinox that they're doing, the Masterpiece Rhinox that they're doing, I should say. The Ghost Starscream, which is weird because I think I talked about this. This is based on the Unite Warrior Starscream, at least the look, right? Where he's like half solid, half ghost. Which I think is an odd choice because of the story behind that Starscream. But I mean, that's what they're going with. Okay, here we go. Gamer War for Cybertron concept design and images. So we got the game card here and the toy card, or the toy CAD. I'm sorry, game CAD and toy CAD. I mean, it's close enough, I guess, especially for Hasbro. I don't know. I saw somebody saying that Hasbro is getting really lazy, and I tend to agree with that. But I mean, because if you have the CAD file, you should. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Concept Megatron, more 2024 Wave 1 official stock images for Transformers Studio Series reveals. All right. We kind of touched on this last week. We got concept art Megatron from the Bumblebee movie. This thing, like I said last week, I think this thing looks incredible. I don't know about a $55 retail price though, because I guess he's supposed to be a leader at that price. It is a leader. Yeah, it says leader class on the box. But man, I don't know. $55, 32 steps. Yeah, I don't know, man. 8.5 inches, maybe. Okay. Maybe it's in scale with, or it is in scale with the Optimus Prime. The first one that they did, I'd hope. Because the second one was like a deluxe class. So we got the Starscream. Yeah, okay, so we got the Starscream. I was trying to place this, but that's just the Null Ray. $34.90 or $34.99, so $35. Release date February 1st. We've got Scrap Heap. Again, $35. He's a Voyager. We got Wheeljack, $25 because he's a deluxe. We got Scorponok, $25 because he's a deluxe. We got Frenzy. Say it with me, Hasbro. Frenzy for $9.99. I will say this, that does look like a price drop on their core class, because their core classes here are $11.99, so $12. But it looks like they dropped it down to $10. So a little bit of reprieve, I guess. We get Mohawk from the last night, again $10. I mean, Mohawk. I mean, the the design for the character was always bad, right? Like, but I mean, so the toy's gonna look wonky himself too, right? Look, more frenzy turns into a cube. So no, I know, and it turns into a cube because Soundwave's bots in that movie turned into a cube, so he could, you put him in the chest and spring him out and stuff. Scorponok turns into the Scorpion. So he turns into Dwayne Johnson, the Scorpion King. That's a stretch for a joke. Bear with me. We get Wheeljack here, Urkel Jack, whatever you want to call him. And they're also, if I remember, if I think I'm right. Let me phrase it like that. I think I'm right, and if I'm wrong, correct me. But they're doing a Stranger Things van that is a retool of this Wheeljack as well. The Stranger Things season 4. Is it 3? Yeah, it's season 3. The season 3 pizza van. But yeah, we get more pictures of Megatron. Megatron just looking absolutely stellar here. He does have a jet mode. All right, that's pretty dope. I dig that. Anything that makes Megatron not a tank, I am totally down for. But yeah, we'll go back. United Magmatron. Yes, they did announce Magmatron. This is, man, I know we talked about this like a year or so ago when those leaks and teases and stuff went out. I will say the only thing that worries me about this figure, I think this thing looks fantastic. I will say that the only thing that does worry me about the figure is that the head looks like it is attached to the wings. And before anybody comes at me and says, well, in 1998, that's what the figure was like. Like, I know, I have the original figure, but I would also hope that in a 25 years removed from the original figure, that the head would be separate from the wings, the pterodactyl wings, the pteranodon wings. I hope they are. I hope the head does articulate on its own. But other than that, I don't have an issue with this figure. I think it looks really, really cool. And this is one of those times where I don't mind a modern day update for that older figure. Just because of the obscurity level of that character and of that figure. And I want to point this out too. Remember back in the day when they did Star Saber, and they're like, well, it's a really obscure character. That's why we're doing it in HasLab. And that's why we're doing that source in HasLab. Magmatron, I would argue all day long, way more obscure than either one of those characters. And he's going to be a retail figure. Just throwing that out there, guys. Giving you something to think about. That's all it is. Let's see. Studio Series 2024, Wave 1, new reveals. I think we just kind of touched on everything, didn't we? Beast Wars Scorponok, Wheeljack, Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, Last Night Mohawk, Bumblebee movie concept, Rumble. Yeah, I think we pretty much went over all of it. Yeah, there's Megatron, there's Frenzy, Mohawk again. I'm just going through these to see if there's anything that I may have missed, which I don't think there is. We get Starscream, more Megatron, and Magmatron. Boom! Boom! Shakalaka. Which I think we just talked about all that. Possible Dinobots revealed today at Hasbro's 1027 event. Yeah, the 1027 event, I think, is just that, what they showed over in London. Yeah, the Magmatron. There's the pizza van from Stranger Things, which I don't know, man. I think that bot mode looks really cool, and I think they handled it a lot better than they did the Wheeljack. We'll say that. More Daily Prime, big Convoy Beast Wars Neo concept design images. You got to check it out. Got to check out the Daily Prime over at tformers.com. And that does it for Transformers news. I'm going to get caught up on chat with you guys before we head over to Toy News International. Let's see. I'm just scrolling up. Let's see. Rachel says, also on the United stuff, I think Armada Prime opened Hasbro's eyes to the fact non-G1 does sell. If it didn't sell, here's the thing. If non-G1 did not ever sell, right? The Transformers brand would not be as strong as it is right now. I mean, let that sink in, right? Like G1 is the safest route to do. But everything Transformer-wise has a fan base, and it would sell. What's up, A-Town, man? Hope you're doing all right. He says, Regret that Street Fighter Cross Transformers Chun-Li and Ken. His gun paint chipped right away. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Her head was a bobblehead. Paint is so thin. I could not put the guns in or complete transformation. Ooh, damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. And what sucks about that is like those molds are from what, 2016 and 2013 respectively. So you would think they would have them dialed in a lot better, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Let's see. Razul Kane says maybe I'll get the Volcanicus upgrade kit for my kid. He'd like that. Tony Martin says, yeah, pretty sweet for Volcanicus, but DNA sheesh is pricey. They have gone up quite a bit. They really have. Let's see. Razul Kane says, I don't like Dinobots that combine, but my 6-year-old loves it. Let's see. Razul Kane says, oh, I ordered that. The concept art frenzy. He looks interesting. Let's see. Timmy says, just call him Frimble. Yeah, Frimble works. Or Rumsey. MC DJ says, pass on the Starscream. Let's see. Rachel says fear rib, but no, it's fib rear. Frenzy is purple according to Blue Raccoon. Like I said, man, as long as there's Transformer fans, this argument will be a thing. Frenzy is synonym for anger, and anger is often represented with red, so Frenzy is red. That's a fascinating argument about it, right, y'all? Won't lie. Let's see. Hasbro did that Noah figure recently. What is that the name of the pizza van, Rachel? Noah? Is that it? Let's see. Timmy says, Urkel jerk. What's up, Earthman Brick? Hope you're doing all right, dude. He says, I like how they give Starscream a massive mace that's too clumsy and awkward to use, yet Minosaur gets a toothpick of a sword and costs stupid money. Dude, I didn't even think about that. That's a good catch, dude. Hell yeah, I agree with that. Caldeo Studios in the house. What's up, Caldeo? He says, I got 2 Studio Series Gamer Cliff Jumper, one of which I got on accident. I plan to make them into green and white Brazil Cliff Jumpers that I gave names to them last stream. Rachel says, Hasbro, I'm still waiting for my crossover 18 van or crossover Harry Potter 4. Dude, I think the Harry Potter one would sell like crazy. I think the 18 van might end up just kind of sitting. Keldeo says, I like that they made Bumblebee Concept Megatron a triple changer, a bit of a nice and unintentional reference to early Revenge of the Fallen scripts. The jet also reminds me of TFA Cybertron mode Megs. Yeah, dude, I can see that. MC DJ says, I agree. I hope there's a better mounting for the head of Magmatron. I have the original version too. Woo got him together and no touchy and or breathy. What? No touchy and breathy. Okay. Let's see. Earthman Brick says, I like when Optimus Prime transforms into things that aren't trucks from time to time. I'll say this. I think the best mode that Optimus Prime has ever had, like legit Autobot mode that makes sense, is the SRT-10 Dodge Ram. That is the best mode he's ever had because he's got the Viper V10, which has enough torque and enough horsepower to tow damn near anything that you want it to, right? And since it's a Viper V10 under the hood, he can keep up with the Autobots if he needs to, right? So it's really like the only mode, truck mode for him that's really ever made sense if you stop and think about it. Blue Coon says, the Pizza Van bot mode needs to be movie Ratchet. Oh, yeah, because it's green. Timmy says, a Frimble is black. What? Rachel says, Lio Convoy, Metalhawk, Black Lio Convoy, Burnout, etc. Also obscure. Yes, absolutely. But I'm talking in terms of price, right? You also, like, Galaxy Shuttle was a leader and, you know, and at retail and $60, you know? So it's like they do obscure characters, but it's like they'll argue for the sake of arguing or whatever to try and win an argument. It's corporate jargon, right? It's like they say something just to say something to to kind of feed the like the FOMO or whatever, right? Rachel says, input, the best alt mode Prime has ever had is a PS1. Well, if that's the case, then the Megatron's best alt mode was the Sega Genesis. So, which I will say is a fantastic figure. I don't have the PS1 Prime, but I do have the Megatron Genesis because I'm a Sega junkie. And I will say that is a very cool figure. Caldeo says the Dodge Ram is an odd one, but it could work with a TFA scale in mind where the cons towed over the Autobots. Yeah. MC DJ says, what do you think the next Transformers HasLab will be? Man, I don't know. If I'm being honest, HasLab has really kind of decreased in terms of like dream projects, right? Their newest one being Giant Man, like that could have been at retail. I mean, we see Transformers, Titan class Transformers at retail for $200. Giant Man could have been thrown at retail. So I really don't know as far as Transformers goes. Maybe an Axelon that transforms. Maybe I don't know. Let's see, but that's Megatron does what Optiprime don't. That's it, dude. That's it. Timmy nailed it. Timmy, he nailed it. And with that being said, we'll be right back
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Contest. You ready to wrestle?
You bet. Mom, Dad, it's really him. Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready.
It looks so real.
Don't count on Sprite to do anything but quench your thirst.
Wanna go 2 out of 3? You've got the longest hair ever.
Totally hot, totally cool, totally hair Barbie. Comb it out, add some depth, gel it, scrunch it, now you're set. Make it fun, make it now. Hair so long, it's totally wow. Totally hair, totally hot, totally cool, totally hair Barbie. You've got something special. Whoa.
Totally Hair Barbie doll has blonde or brunette hair down to her toes and comes with depth styling gel. Dolls each sold separately.
We now return back to your regularly scheduled programming. So anyway, what's on the docket now after tformers.com? We got Toy News International, and Tony Martin real quick says, oh man, next time Dragon Ball, one of my favorites. All right, dude, I'll get you some Dragon Ball bumpers for sure. Is input out of ideas. No, man. I'm just gonna do like between T-Formers and Toy News International. I'm just gonna do commercials, like 2 commercials and the TV bumpers. Commercials are gonna be random as hell. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Just super random. You might even see like a old school like VO5 shampoo commercial in there at some point. I don't know. Earthman Brick says Straxus has been teased for a while, but it could be Tidal Wave. They did hint there'd be another Titan coming up, and I think maybe Tidal Wave. I could see that. I could definitely see that. But all right, let's head over to Toy News International. We get G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Hiss. HasLab is getting ready to ship. So I got to know, if you guys backed this, did you guys get any updates at all? I've heard people that I've heard that people did not get any updates at all, except for that the release date got pushed back on this or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys order this? Let me know if you guys ordered this. And did you guys get any updates on this at all? Yeah, just let me know. But yeah, it's getting ready to ship. That's really all I got. Tamashii Nation's One Piece SH Figure Arts, a Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 figure. What a mouthful. I don't watch One Piece, so that's hilarious, the alternate face. I don't watch One Piece, but so if you guys know what this is referring to, I'm assuming this is a power-up of some kind, like maybe like a Super Saiyan mode or something like that kind of thing. Let me know if you guys are excited for this Luffy. I think it looks pretty cool, man. And It's SH Figure Arts, so you know it's probably going to be good $65, $75 figure. McFarlane Toys 7-inch Diablo 4 figures official images. We all know McFarlane kills it with the sculpts. Really no difference here with this. I think, man, I do think these look really badass. They're figures, and it looks like they're just statues. They're like McFarlane, old school, McFarlane going back to his roots. The Todd father going back to his roots and just doing some statues with these right there. Tamasi Nations, Dragon Ball Super, SH Figure Arts, Super Saiyan God, Goku, Super Saiyan God of Virtue with Super Saiyan Red. I think we did talk about this last week. Yeah, we totally talked about this last week. So I made the joke, it was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Remember like how they named them really long names in the beginning. McFarlane Toys BBTS exclusive DC Multiverse Gold Label Aquaman Black and White edition. Jesus, what a name, dude. Are you guys in for this Aquaman? It's just black and white, BBTS exclusive. Will be November 7th. Be available November 7th. We get NECA Black Friday sale coming on the 24th. So, hey, be ready for that. Let's just talk about that. Just be ready for that. NECA Thanksgiving John Carver 8-inch cloth action figure. What is this? From NECA, $35. John Carver. This year, there are no leftovers. A mass killer terrorizes Plymouth, Massachusetts in this Eli Roth directed horror flick that originated from the trailer in the film of Grindhouse. What? Dude, I missed this. Okay, I got to hunt down this movie. This sounds freaking awesome. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to hunt down that movie. We get Mondo Batman, the animated series, 1/6 scale or 12-inch Harley Quinn timed edition review and images. I don't know what the time exclusive comes with. I'm assuming it's the Harley Quinn Zell head here. Maybe a couple of extra little things here and there. But I will say this. I mean, the Mondo figures look awesome, but at 1/12 scale, at 12 inches, why does she not have any kind of waist swivel, like some kind of ball joint, some kind of something there, so you can get a waist swivel? And this is a message to Hasbro as well. Their Marvel Legends Spider-Man Buck, where it's just a diaphragm thing and an ab crunch. That's stupid. Give him a waist swivel of some kind. This goes for Mondo as well. Waist swivel, guys. Waist swivel. Come on now. Let's not take a step back. Let's keep moving forward. Hasbro, HasLab, G.I. Joe Classified, in-hand images and stuff. We already looked at that. Storm Collectibles, King of Fighters 2002, Kyo Kusanagi. 1/12 scale figure updated images. All right, we get some new updated images of Kyo. Dude, I think this thing looks freaking awesome. It's Kyo, King of Fighters. I'm down for it. Dude, I love their King of Fighters stuff. The Storm Collectibles, King of Fighters stuff. Their Terry Bogard looked pretty badass too. Their Kyo here looks pretty badass as well too. I might be picking that up. New Mattel November WWE 2023 figure on pre-order. We get the Usos. Was that Chad Gable, Paul Bearer, and Rando Chick? I don't know. I don't know who that is, but it's the basic figures. We get Seth Rollins, The Rock. Oh, dude, Rock looking rough. That does not look like Dwayne Johnson. Kind of looks like Seth Rollins. Kind of looks like The Undertaker. I could see it there. Yeah, we get the 3D renders of the Elite. Was that Elite Roman Reigns and Asuka? Asuka I'd be in for. Roman can go suck an egg. That guy's trash. Just saying. Mondo Batman, the animated series, Mask of the Phantasm, 1/6 scale figure, BBTS pre-order figure will be $190, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Mask of the Phantasm with the latest edition of Mondo's Batman, the animated series, 1/6 scale line. See? Mask of Phantasm, waist swivel right there. Come on now. Come on now. At $200, I want a waist swivel, damn it. Just saying, man. Just saying. I think this thing looks beautiful. If you guys haven't seen the Mask of the Phantasm movie, do it. It's a Batman origin movie, essentially, for the animated series. It's a fantastic movie. Definitely watch it. I think this thing looks freaking awesome, dude. Very spot on to the character. Kind of wish it had an alternate head. I'm not going to spoil anything if you guys haven't seen the movie, but I do wish it came with some kind of alternate head. Like the secret identity head, you know, like the human head. I wish it came with that. That'd be pretty cool. Jakks Pacific announces new global agreement with Sega of America for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Yes. Yes, dude. Those first two Sonic movies were outstanding, and the way Sonic 2 ended, dude, I was stoked, man. I was like, yes, let's go. Let's go, man. We got Oh man, Oracle was like, what are you so excited about? And I was like, the ending for Sonic 2, man. Read more news, absolutely. Let's see what we got. Anything new? What is this? Interactive series Silent Hill Ascension sets Halloween night launch. Is that a game? That new Silent Hill game? Oh, dude, that's kind of crazy, dude. Now that's a freaking horror poster right there. Interactive horror game developed by Genvid Entertainment and Konami Digital Entertainment, aiming to kickstart a broader streaming initiative on Halloween. All right, so it's a game. All right, cool. That works. G.I. Joe Classified Series 6-inch Metalhead and Mutt Junkyard. Didn't they already do Metalhead? I could have sworn. Oh, no, that was Rock and Roll. That's my fault. My bad. Let's see. G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch Metalhead and Mutt Junkyard figures are available for pre-order from BBTS Entertainment Earth as well as Amazon with a suggested retail price of $35 for Metalhead. What? No way. And Mutt and Junkyard is $45. What? No. Can someone explain to me the $35 price tag on this G.I. Joe? I'm not understanding this at all. Because they retail for $25, don't they? Is this like a deluxe? Is this like the deluxe figure, like the Marvel Legends deluxe figures where they give you, like, they actually give you accessories and not just a gun and maybe an alternate head? Is that what this is? Dude, that price is lame, man. Hasbro owns the property of G.I. Joe. Why is this $35? Are you guys in for these? Man, let me know. Let me know. Netflix releases Scott Pilgrim Takes Off anime intro. I'm not playing it here, but if you guys want to see it, head over to Toy News International. Mandy pre-order McFarlane's Toys Red Miller Mandy Movie Maniacs 6-inch posed. Dude, that looks pretty sick, man. Now, does he have like a funny, not a funny, but like a maniacal laughing face? That'd be pretty awesome. You guys in for that? Let me know if you guys are in for that. Good Smile Company is doing Invincible. What is that? How do you say that? Nindoroid Invincible figure. These guys are like really chibi. They retail for $46. Stands almost 4 inches tall. I don't know, man. It is an import figure. And so with import figures, I tend to kind of forgive pricing a little bit more. Just because, you know, if you're getting them from BBTS has to get them. They have to pay shipping. They got to pay tax. And then they got to charge you, you know, some kind of money on top so they can make some money and stuff. But yeah. What do you guys think? You guys in for that? Let me know. Let me know. And the other reason too is like most of why I'm more lax on them versus like Hasbro and stuff is because their quality is a lot better for what you're getting. Hot Toys Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny Indy 1/6 scale figure. Okay, I gotta ask, at $305 for the regular and $350 for the deluxe, are you guys in on Old Man Indy from arguably the worst Indiana Jones movie ever? Let me know. Let me know. Or are you guys just gonna grab just like a basic, just like old school Harrison Ford, like 80s Indy, like young Indy? Loyal Subjects, TMNT, Turtles, BST, Action Shredder, In Hell, figure and comic set. BBTS and EE with a suggested retail price of $35. Dude, now this is a company, these are 5-inch figures, right? Like this is a company that they retail for $20, and I don't get why. These turtle figures are $20 at retail, and I don't understand why. Makes no sense. McFarlane does 7-inch figures for $20, and I think when these originally came out, they were $15. But yeah, $20 for regular retail, and then $35 for this. No, I can't co-sign with that. Just can't do it. This is 6-inch scale, $35. Even still, 31 points of articulation. Yeah, I can't. But then again, I mean, even McFarlane started doing $30 figures too. The Batman the Animated Series line is $30. I don't know. Pricing just is all over the place, man. And I just want somebody to come along and just explain to me how the pricing all works. Because as of right now, it's all just theories and people throwing stuff out there and right. But I want to know, just sit down with somebody and have a conversation about it. Somebody like in the industry, right? G.I. Joe Destro figure from Hiya Toys. Hiya! Let's see, 110 meters tall. I don't know how millimeters tall. I don't know how tall it is in inches, but real retail for $24.99. 100 millimeter. What is that? That's like what? That's got to be what, 7 inches or so. So I got a feeling this would probably not scale with your classified stuff, even though I don't know. It might. They did license it from Hasbro. It does have a stand. I don't know. It might. I think it looks freaking awesome, dude. I think it looks pretty dope. Retail price is $24.99. I don't know. I don't know how tall it is in inches, but it looks like it could scale. But with all the added detail and stuff, it looks like it might be somewhat out of scale. John Wick Chapter 4 Hot Toys 1/6 scale John Wick and Kane figures. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I think the John Wick figure here, Keanu Reeves looks pretty badass. I'm just going to fast forward through this, guys. I haven't seen the movie yet. There we go. Get to Keanu Reeves holding some nunchaku. Looks like some Michelangelo nunchucks from the 1990 movie. He's got a katana, a gun, some more nunchucks. You take the jacket off and get that angry businessman about to whoop your ass pose. I don't hate this, man. You guys do Hot Toys. Let me know if you guys do Hot Toys. Is there a price on this? I don't see a price on it, but it's Hot Toys, so probably about $300 range or so. The John Carver we talked about. Hasbro Ghostbuster Plasma Series HasLab boxes. What was it? I forgot what you got. You got a trap and a PKE meter that was funded. And next up is 12,000 backer tier to manifest supernatural startup unlock. 15,000 to highly secure reputable unlock. The unleash the psychokinetic energy detection unlock. Is this just sound effects on this thing? All right, look, it got backed according to this. I don't know. And I remember it was like $300 from what I saw of it. And I don't know if $300, if this is all worth $300, especially if it's crowdfunding. 200, man. I would honestly have done 200 on that. That would have been my price. $300. I feel like $300 is stretching it, if I'm being honest. Maybe 250. Maybe. $300 though, I feel like it's definitely stretching it. And we get the photo of the day, and that'll do it at Toy News International. I'm gonna get caught up on chat real quick, man. And then I'm going to not take up any more of your valuable, precious time. Let's see. Timmy says Lever 2000. What are you talking about, Lever 2000? Blue Raccoon says input. Did you finish a Legacy G1 comic Soundwave? No, man, not yet. He's on the back burner. I've got custom orders coming in again, so that will get done when it gets done. Blue Raccoon says never get in the G.I. Joe stuff. Luffy, I don't watch One Piece, but I got a guy who does. Earthman Brick says the live action Netflix series of One Piece is badass and genuinely good. Tony Martin says, yeah, I backed it. No, not one up. Okay, so he's talking about the His Tank. So Tony Martin says he backed the His Tank. No, not one update. They did one stream on it, I think, but I hope He looks good with Iron Star Trans Star Saber. Dude, that is ridiculous. They didn't send out the updates at all. And I'll say this. I do remember the barge. Like, this is the thing with HasLab. Like, they keep taking things away. And I know this is a rant, but bear with me, guys. They keep taking things away. When the barge came out, you got a book, right? You got the book on the detailing on it, the size and all this stuff that kind of go with your Star Wars vehicle manual books from back in the day. You got that, right? And this thing was like, I don't know how long it was. Was it 5 feet long or something? Right? It's 4.5 feet. It's ridiculously long. And then Unicron, they do Unicron. They're like, yeah, you're getting a comic book, all 4 issues of the movie. Yay, but it's going to be digital only. What? Okay, but why does the Star Wars one get the book? But the HasLab doesn't, or the Unicron didn't, right? But then the Unicron barely got any updates, while the first HasLab barge got a bunch of updates. Man, it keeps rolling downhill, dude. They keep taking things away. That's sad, dude. You didn't get an update on it, man. Let's see. Earthman Brick says, please hit the like button. Do it for Pepe. Blue Raccoon also says, at least My Hero Academia has a waist swivel. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Absolutely. Earthman Brick says Mask of the Phantasm, atmospheric smoke not included. Right? That would be kind of cool, dude, if they added the smoke to it somehow. Yeah. It's Old Man Jenkins who runs the amusement park. Let's see. Timmy. Oh man, I had this guy as a kid. MC DJ says correct. Lots of accessories. Okay, for the $35 GI Joe. He says correct. Lots of accessories. I pre-ordered both Joes. Badass, dude. Hell yeah. Blue Raccoon says, you guys feel like Hasbro should sell GI Joe to Mattel? I want somebody in charge of Hasbro, and in charge of the teams who care about the product, right? Like the lead designer, sculptor, whatever you want to call them, from GI Joe. The fans, the classified fans called him Dr. Mindbender, right? He got fired, and you could tell that guy genuinely loved GI Joe, right? But then you get stuck with somebody like Squeaky, right? The white chick over on the team. And she is just as bad as the Transformers team, the team members, right? You can tell that she's got that corporate love, like when a director sits down and they're about to do a Marvel movie and they're like, I'm a huge fan of Captain America. I read all the comic books. And you're like, and you just kind of look at that and you're like, yeah, you're full of crap, right? Like they get rid of these people who genuinely care about the product, about the characters, about the line, because they're really excited. I want Hasbro to get replaced with a better Hasbro. That's really all it is. MC DJ says, I say give a lot of Super 7 rights, a lot of G.I. Joe rights to Super 7. MC DJ says, I knew it. Thanks, Blue. Yay, spoilers. Rachel says, rewatch Batman Beyond. It's a great show. Absolutely. Also, if you guys are going to watch that, watch the Justice League cartoon or Justice League Unlimited Season 1. The season finale for Season 1 has an ending for Batman Beyond, essentially, right? So there's another Batman Beyond episode in Justice League Unlimited is what I'm trying to say here. Rachel also says, Hasbro, instead of pumping out G.I. Joe or how many Optimus Primes, why not try Mask, Silverhawks, Battle Beast, Army Ants, and stuff? Dude, I totally agree with that. They have all these franchises that they have bought and just swallowed up over the last 30, 40 years. And really the only thing you find on the shelf that's owned by Hasbro is G.I. Joe and Transformers. That's it. Everything else that they produce is a product produced for another company. Let's see. Princeton said, Inputs new segment. Inputs, rants, and reviews. Dude, what's it? And be like Uncle Tim, right? Hey there, guys. Thanks for showing up and showing out. No. No, dude, that dude's pretty funny, man. I don't have that guy's funny. Let's see. Rachel goes on to say, Watched this video, can't remember by who, which said fans should not be in charge of brands as they'll do what they feel emotionally compelled to do, not what's profitable. Yeah, but but if you look at the flip side of it too, and it's just everything that's profitable, then it just kind of shows like a lack of care of the brand, right? And I don't necessarily agree with that, because I think that you can become a fan over time of what you're working on and make an amazing product. And you can be a toy fan. You don't necessarily have to be a G.I. Joe fan to work on G.I. Joe. You can be a toy fan and work on a toy line. What's up, Gotbot in the house, man? Hey, like I said earlier, top 10, what is it, cringiest or scaredy cats Transformers, right? Cowardliest Transformers. Go check that out over on Gotbot's channel, man. Hope you're doing all right, Gotbot. Yeah, guys, want to say thank you guys for showing up and showing out. That dude's funny, man. Like Uncle Tim, dude. He's funny, dude. I love him. He's funny. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you for showing up. And yes, Cowardly Transformers. Thank you, Blue Raccoon. Let's see. I want to say thank you guys for showing up. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your evening, rest of all of that good stuff, man. And right now, just live your life. Enjoy it. That's it. That's all I got. That not quote of the week, but some advice of the week. I'll see you guys Friday. Probably going to be a discussion video. You guys know how those work. Just, keep the discussion going in the comments, man. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other. And again, I will always end the stream. National Suicide Prevention Hotline is down in the description below. If you feel like you need it, use it. If you feel like you know somebody who needs it, send it to them, man. It's down there for a reason. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. As always, cut it out.